Man, this is so beautiful. This is the reason why I love what I do. I was hanging out with my wife and daughter, and somebody was asking, we were with a group of friends, and they were asking, who has the coolest job in the world? And I'm like, I do. Because I sell off-road, off-grid vehicles that take you to some of the most beautiful places in the world. Without a doubt, this is like getting disconnected and, being away from the busyness of the city and, just all the hustle and bustle of everything, and getting out here is just, it re-energizes you. It's such an incredible experience. Go camping if you can. First and foremost, it's all about getting out and enjoying this beautiful world we live in. Yeah. The second thing is we sell campers, whatever, but that's just a tool to get you to where you want to go. But I'm really excited to go through this D15 today with you. This is the Dweller 15 by OBI. This is an exclusive ROA off-road package. So I'm going to go through and give you some updates. If you've been looking at these, there's some updates that we've added to it. We've made some improvements to the product. OBI has, as well as us. We collaborate with them, and we kind of are the innovation team, and we are adding some things to these, some features that are just super incredible. And if you're looking for this style of camper, this, to me, I believe, with the new updates on it, here at ROA Off-Road, is going to put it ahead of any other camper that's similar to this or in its class. We've really thought this out. Now let me tell you a little bit, because your experience here at ROA is completely unique from anywhere else you ever will go to buy, not just a camper like this camper or a camper like it, but anywhere. Because number one, we are users of this product. I have spent now over 30 days in this unit myself, and with my family mostly. I've done some solo trips, but mostly with my family. And I've put over 3,000 miles on it. We have also somebody else, Nate. We're gonna be rolling out some Tip Tuesdays on full timing in a Dweller. If you haven't seen that, it actually already came live. You can check it out. But Nate is now full timing in a Dweller 15. So he has sold everything, got out of his house, and him and his wife have moved into this camper. So that's really cool. You're gonna wanna check out that series, that mini series. It comes out every Tuesday. Just kind of tips on how to full time in one of these units. Our walkthrough guy, the guy that does our deliveries, he just spent 10 days in it, camping and driving all over. So, collectively, we have a lot of experience already off-roading and just using it, camping in it, now living in it. We decided, there's some improvements that we can make, and we're gonna offer it as an ROA exclusive package that you can't get anywhere else in America. So I'm gonna go through some of the tours. One of the things I do wanna talk a little bit about towability, and I'm not gonna go over what we've done to improve the towability, but we have an upgrade, a friction sway system, where it just balances it out better and it tows a lot better. We are doing a full updated tour of the version 2.0 ROA exclusive edition. Today, this is just gonna be a mini tour, and I'm gonna just show some of the main things that I like the most that we've changed. But that is one of the things. Stay tuned to see that system. Just don't forget to subscribe, and that will come out probably in the next couple of weeks. But the main stuff is actually inside. So I wanna show you what we've done. We've added an indoor kitchen, which I think is really important. Okay, welcome inside the all-new ROA Off-Road exclusive Dweller 15. These are the things that we've added. As we've been using it, also living in it now, there's been a few things that we're like, we really want. and we've been looking at some of the competitor products that you could be looking at in the market. And the one thing that I think was really important was to bring an inside kitchen into the unit. So that's what we've done. We've actually added over here, and let me explain a little bit about why we've done this. And remember, this is coming from users. We're actually campers. We use the product. We have added this induction cooktop. We actually have a video that we filmed earlier, and we actually did a test on this induction versus the propane system. The induction is awesome. It's super efficient. It heats up a lot faster than any propane. So it does take more power, but it heats so fast that you're not really necessarily utilizing the power too much. But yeah, this is all wired in. It's all set up to be off grid, and it's all plumbed right into the inverter system. Now, over here behind you, I'm going to show you the sink. Some of the other trailers on the market that are similar to the Dweller, a few of them don't even have an inside kitchen or a stove. One has a sink, one has a stove and a sink, and one of them doesn't have anything, right? Now, this morning, I woke up and it was freezing. Last night, it is June, but we're at 8,000 feet, and it froze last night. We had ice outside of the camper. Inside, it was nice and toasty. The heater inside this camper is phenomenal. I was actually sleeping in sheets. At one point, I threw off all my bedding and didn't even have anything on me because the heater keeps it really nice. Even though this is a pop top, the whole trailer stayed really warm and toasty. Camera guy was in the bunk bed. He was toasty too. Were you warm, Jordan?
Oh yeah.
Very hot. He didn't have any covers on this morning. But outside, when we woke up around 6 a.m., it was in the 30s. So it was very, very cold. I wanted to heat up some water, make some tea. And, most people want to wake up and have some coffee in the morning, fry some eggs. It was not comfortable to go outside, right? And most of these types of campers, these Australian design campers, are usually outside, mostly geared towards the outside kitchen. Here we have the inside kitchen here, so you don't have to do that. We have the sink right here. Now you may be saying, well, why? Because we were thinking about the users, the owners. And if you truly own this camper and you want a full-time in it, even not even full-time, if you just want to go on the weekend or cross country, you want it to be very user-friendly. Now look at this. If I'm doing dishes, we have a rack back here for dishes that we can put right here. For washing dishes, you can wash them in a drying rack. Now if you're prepping, say you're cooking, you're right here, you're washing your vegetables, you can grab this cutting board, you can get 2 cutting boards, throw it right here. You can be dicing vegetables right here. You can then move it over to here, set it down, or you can pass it over to somebody, and somebody else can be prepping right here, and then somebody else can be right here cooking. Like this is an awesome setup. You could put 4 adults right here in this area, just cooking and prepping and really utilizing this kitchen. You have lots of space right here. And the other thing that's really important, if you're ever looking at any of the other campers, I've seen one of them where they put everything right here and you have no counter space, and they're flip up sinks and flip up stoves. So it's like just so awkward and not usable, right? And you don't want to put it all right here because there's a wheel well right here and you don't want to fall into it. So we just set this up where it's really moving and flowing, and you could have, the kids out on the bed, you could have them sitting here at the table still and be in here working. And it's truly a chef's kitchen in a very small just a little over 20-foot camper. This is amazing. And one of the reasons why it feels so large and there's so much space in here is because the bed that slides out. You have that, it's about a king size bed that slides out. Now, the last and final update and upgrade that we've done here at the part of the ROA exclusive package is we've added more sleeping capacity. This went from sleeping 3 to now potentially you can sleep 5 people in here. So that would be 4 adults and 1 child, smaller child, or you could do 2 large adults on the king size bed, and you could do 2 adults up here and a child down in this bed, or you could put 3 children. So there's a few variations of how to sleep, but we've designed it where you can now easily sleep 4 or even 5. These are hooks. This comes up here, and this is all custom made all locally sourced. Everything that we do is local here at the shop, and we have some really cool relationships with people that help us do all of these things. And then you can clip that up there, and that's gonna be a security for the child that's sleeping or adult. Our camera guy slept up here, and he's 6'2", and he slept pretty good. He's also slept over on this side. This one's not that long, but he said he kind of, you know, leaned a little bit into that and it worked, right? This has a little spot where your kids can throw some stuff, teddy bears or a little extra stuff in there while they're hanging out. And there is a nice little leg that actually pops down, which you'll definitely want to use. And then this actually adjusts to the perfect height and gives you lots and lots of support. In my opinion, this now makes this the best camper in its class for this size. Like I said, there are other units out there, but as far as like the kitchen setup, the bed setup, and the storage setup, like this unit really is going to be now ahead of all the rest of anything you're out looking on the market. Plus availability is really good. We can get these done pretty quick for you if you are serious or interested in the Dweller. We'd love to have you join the community. Remember, when you work with ROA, it's not a transaction, it's an experience. Here at ROA, when you buy a camper from us, you become a roamer. And what that means, a roamer is a person who wants to be part of a community and wants to go on adventures and go to rallies and have an experience. They're not people that are just looking to walk into a store and use a computer machine to check out. It's somebody, you know, that's not how we do business. It's much more of an experience all the way through the entire ownership of your camper. And if you want to be part of that community, if you want to own a camper and have a tool to utilize and use, bar none, there's nobody else that's going to be able to support you better than us. Plus, these are the new updated versions. Once again, like I said, there's also some other things that we've done to reduce any type of sway or just increase the towability with any type of vehicle. Nate, in his full thing, he's actually towing it with the Tacoma, which is, but he's using one of our systems to help with that. And we just had somebody pick one up recently, and we put the friction sway system for her, set it all up. And we've been doing this stuff for a long time. You know, we've been retrofitting and modding campers for years now, and it's really important because we have a lot of experience and we're doing things correct. I see some other dealers out there trying to do similar things, but I'm like, oh my goodness, yeah, that's what we did like 4 years ago, and it had lots of issues. We've kind of worked through a lot of those issues, and we're able to use that knowledge and that know-how to be able to implement it into this new product, this new lineup, and we're really happy about it. Dweller has been really, really good to us. We haven't had really any issues with them. The QC has been really, really good from the manufacturer. Really, really happy with this product. If you're interested, you're seriously interested, you know, feel free to text or call us at 801-860-0035 and come join the movement, become a roamer. Hopefully we'll see you on an adventure. Have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.